Okay guys, so today I have this hoodie. I saw something where, in Pinterest or somewhere, where a crocheter took a hoodie, cut off the sleeves, and crocheted the sleeves onto the hoodie. So I was like, I want to do that. Let me see if I can find a plain hoodie when I'm thrifting. And the last time I went to the bins, I found this, which is not plain. It's white, it's really big, but it's got a really pretty, like, graffiti rose looking thing on it. So I don't love the white, but I do love this rose, and I thought it'd be cool. And I found some crazy yarns to try out. I went to Joann's before they close, and I got the orange and the pink and this green, which I don't love that this is a different, these are both two different textures, so that'll be tougher. And then I had this kind of variegated blue, because I like how it has the blue in here. So what I'm thinking is these are all similar textures, so I'm going to do these at the top, and then do this fancier one for the cuff, because it'll be a tighter knit crochet, and then it'll be really, this will be really nice and soft where it touches on my wrist, and I like that idea. And instead of like doing it, like trying to put this throughout it and having weird texture differences, it'll be nice to just make this be the cuff. And maybe I'll even go crazy and do the bottom piece too, not just the cuffs, but also the bottom of it in the green. We'll see. But I'm gonna start with these three. I'll probably start blue. I'll do blue, pink, orange, or blue, orange, pink, green. I think that'll be cute. But what I need to do is cut off the sleeve, and I want to cut it on the sleeve side of the seam, so not into the sweater but out into the sleeve, so it leaves me like a little lip for where I'm going to be crocheting. So like I said, I'm going to cut on this side, and I'm just gonna make a cut, leave that seam there. It's gonna fall off the table here. Ta-da, like that. And then this is all gonna get crocheted. So now I have a partially sleeveless hoodie. Let's cut the other side. Ta-da! Okay, two sleeves gone. Boop. Now I'm going to get the needle, because we have to kind of stitch around with the first yarn to give us something to crochet onto. Alright, I'm hoping that this needle, the eye will be big enough to put some of this thread through, so let's see. Oh yeah, baby. Alright. And I don't know how many of these I'm going to be doing, but they're going to go in. So how I cut that on that side of the seam, I'm going to be stitching onto the other side, because we're going to be covering up that little extra. So I'm just going to pull it through. And then try and make them evenly spaced and the same on both sides. We shall see. One stitch. Okay, so there is 11 stitches in the front, and I think 12 I did in the back, and they meet here, and I'm going to tie them off together. Remember, we're not pulling it, cinching it. They need to stay loose. I'm Just tie in the good knot. And then I'm going to do the same exact thing on the other side so they're ready. I think I'm going to just go down, do the one, do the color on this side. Then I'll do some blue, then I'll switch to my orange, then pink, then green. So, the same thing that I did on this side with the stitches. There's 11 stitches down the front, 12 down the back, and they're tied together. I'm about to go do the same exact thing on the opposite side. Alright, y'all, so I have both my sides stitched up with the yarn. Remember, you do an equal number of stitches on both sleeves because you want those sleeves to be the same size. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do like a granny stitch. So what you do is I'm going to start in this corner here, and I'm going to start with a chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to do 2 double crochet. Of course, so this is getting all funky on me because of that extra piece. Alright. 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's the beginning of my granny stitch. And I'm going to go over right into the next one. Same thing. Now I'm doing 3 double crochet though. 1, 2, 3. So there's 2 of my first stitches, and I'm going to go all the way around doing this 3 double crochet in each one of these stitches. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to go all the way around doing that same thing, and when I get back to here, I'll show you how I connect it. Okay, y'all, so I went all the way around the sleeve, and now I'm going to connect into the next, that top chain, just a slip stitch. Connect it there, and then we're going to flip it and go back around the other way, doing that another row of the granny stitch. 1, 2, 3, 2, just like that. I'm gonna go back all the way around again. Just to show you again at granny square, I'm going in, doing double crochets, and I'm going inside just in that hole that's in between the other 2 on the previous round. Just like so. Okay, guys. Alright, so I finished my first round of color. I did, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 granny squares around for both, and then I did 8 up rows. And so now I'm going to switch, I think, to the pink. I'm going to do pink next. And I'm going to obviously start where I ended, but when I get to this, where like under the arm will be, I am going to skip a stitch. So we're going to lessen it a little bit because sleeves get more narrow as you go in. So we want it to narrow down a little bit and get smaller. So I'm going to skip a stitch down here. We're going to do the pink, maybe for that same 8 or a little bit more. Then we'll do the orange, and then the green is going to be the cuff around my wrist. So I'm going to do the same thing. I stopped right when you attach that granny square. So I'm going to attach the pink here. good. And the same way you do the other ones, you're just gonna start with 1, 2, 3. It's gonna have a little blue in there, but it'll be alright. And then 2 double crochet. But it should be 3 double crochet, but that chain 3 counts as 1. So there's my first one. Again, double crochet. 1, 2, 3. And this pink, I'm just going to keep going. Same thing around. So you have the granny square where you have the 3 double crochet and then you go in the hole. Same thing as we did before. 1, 2, 3. And I'll bring you back when I get to the armpit of this so I can show you how I'm going to skip that stitch to start making it a little bit narrow for the sleeve. Okay, so I've made it down where the armpit of the hoodie is, and I'm going to just I'm going to skip this one and go all the way over into this one, which seems like a big far distance to jump, but it'll be okay. Just means I'm going to start making it smaller. It's going to cut in. Also, I think this pink thread is a little bit skinnier. Let's see, Super Saver. 215. Yeah, the pink is a little bit less anyway too, so it will also help slim it down. Like there's less fiber in the strand. There we go. There's my little skip stitch. Then we're just gonna go around, continue, then flip it again. I'll show you when I get there. Alright, so I came all the way back around to that beginning where I did the first 3 stitches. You can see where it's blue, so it's easy to tell. And I'm just gonna slip stitch into the top of that, chain 3, and then we're gonna flip it so we can go the other way. Again, single crochet 1, single crochet 2 into that first one because the chain 3. And then 3 single crochets all the way around again. And then do that same thing. Connect it into that top one and flip it. And I'm going to go do this for the same 8 that I did for the blue and see if I think it's long enough. If not, I'll add a little more before I switch over to my orange and then to my green. But I'll show you those switches. Okay guys, so I've been working. Both sides have been doing good. We got 8 of the blue. Then I did a in the armpit. Where did I do that? Yeah. And then I did a skip here and did 8 pink, then a skip, then 8 more pink. So there's 16 pink and we skipped, so we're trying to get smaller. Then when I got over here to the orange, I did another skip. Then I did 4 and a skip. Then 4 and a skip. So I'm at 8 now, and I need some more orange. I think I need to do maybe 4 more. That'll be 12. And we'll see how we get there. I'll try it on again, see if I want to do a little longer. And then we're going to be moving on to the green. But it's looking cute. Trying to do, you know, keep it equal so I can remember what I do on each side. So I'll be finishing the orange and then doing the orange on this side and then moving to green. And that green I'm going to do like a wrist, and I might try and make it ribbed. So we'll see when I get there. I'll show you how I do it. But it's looking really cute, and I can't wait to show you how it all comes together and looks exciting. Alright you guys, so now it's finally time. I played with a couple different ideas of how to use this, but this yarn is so much thicker, so really I'm not attaching it. I kind of weaved in that end there. So what I'm going to do is just start, and I go around and I do one in every granny square here. So we start just one all the way around, so it should be 15. 1, 2, 3. So chunky. 4, 5. Maybe it's more than 15. 13. 14. I think this one's bigger. 15. 16. 17. And I'm going to go right into the top of this one and go around again. 1. Maybe we'll skip a couple. Make the sleeve a little more narrow. So these are definitely imperfect, counting the stitches and it's just not exact because it's really hard to tell where to put your stitch with this big old chunky yarn. I think that's it. Put my scissors, cut this, pull it through, tie it off, and then pull this in and weave in the end here real good. Chunky yarn is so forgiving because you can't see where anything is. Alright y'all, let me try this on. I love it! Oh, it's so soft. This side is definitely tighter than this. That's okay. I wish they were equal. Oh man, look at me in my hoodie. I almost wish this were green and then this were green too. I don't know, that stuff was not fun to work with. I wish this side were a little bit tighter like this one. But y'all, look how cute this is. My colors match my rose. Maybe comment, do you think I should try to do more green on around the bottom and on the hood, or just leave it like it is? I'm gonna wear it like it is for now because I mean, look how cool I look. I made this. I love it. Thrifted hoodie with crochet.